transparency and accountability in.
If you feel you are doing the Premier League board a favor, please withdraw from the Premier League and see see what your fans will do to you. Because this is about ego, this is about lawlessness, right? If your fans misbehave, if they do something wrong, punishments are there to be meted out to them. Don't threaten us about leaving the league. In the past, when you have a divided SLFA of stakeholders, you would threaten people to leave league and they can't beg you. Now, this league, with the capital that we have gained, please leave us. You will see others will join us. You know, we have a united house. Everybody wants to play the league. You know how many people are begging to just play the first division league so they will promote their region or their clubs? So we are not pampering anyone. We are enforcing the rules. There are rules to any game. If you know me, I love football. I love talking to people. I have a lot of friends from Bo, from Arslap, from Eastern Lions. We joke and we play. When it comes to enforcing the rules, we will enforce them. You know, and like I said, I keep saying this to a lot of people. I will have protected I was going to, but I did not. I have no hands in the decision that the committee takes. The committee is independent. The committee look at, let me explain this to some journalists that do not understand. The committee will look at the referee's report. The committee will look at the match commissioner's report. The committee will look at we have what they call the referee's accessor. We have these accessors who will go into these games. You don't even know them. They will be there. Assessors, sorry. Then the committee will look at our own coordinators. Now the Premier League board has coordinators in all of these games. They will come and they will say, this is what we saw. I am not sure all of these people hate one club, as people want us to believe. We've heard about this conspiracy. Oh, we know the conspiracy. Oh, they want to get us off the Premier League. Oh, they don't like us. I spend most of my happiest time in Bo Town, right? There's no reason why I will hate Bo. There's no reason why I hate. Why is Connor not as loud as Bo on this punishment? Connor got the same punishment as Bo, too much suspension, right? I'm sure Pali himself gets a better time than Bo. You know, so essentially, we are trying to bring sanity to the game. And here is the serious part of this. So Leone is already under suspension. FIFA is looking at us. We have been very proud running around and saying, FIFA, we have shown you we can do better. Again, we are not going to allow anybody's ego to destroy this standing. Now, a lot of people are talking, Emmanuel, we'll go deal with you. You know, if you understand who I am, you realize I don't do things to get favors in the future. I am very willing to face the consequences of this if I do this one right. You understand? There are all kinds of talk. Oh, we go need we? Oh, when I need you, I'll come talk to you. If you think you have a grievance for me taking a fair decision today, keep it. I will live with it. But as far as the Premier League board is concerned, the disciplinary committee is independent and they will continue to take these decisions. Anybody, yesterday there was an incident here in which Eastern Lions supporters were throwing stones. Everybody saw it, there are videos. It's been referred to the disciplinary committee. Nobody is above the law. FC Cologne we are having a disciplinary action against FC Cologne. This is the first time. It's not a match disciplinary committee, it's an administrative action. They were not supposed to print their last ticket. They went ahead to print that ticket. Right? Now we said to them, because you printed that ticket, we are taking this stadium as fully capacitated and you give us 20% of it. Because the board prints the ticket. I'm much more closer to FC Cologne than anybody. But they will face the disciplinary committee and they will face the punishment and they will pay. This morning they called us, oh, they send we get 11 to 60 million per the game, we send 20%. I said, JJ, not take it. We have not decided the issue. Because everyone for me is equal. You breach the rules, they are punishment. We are friends after that. If you don't want to talk to me, you know what, -1 of the 1 million people I talk to. So thank you very much. How did we say to nip in Bo, yeah? The incident in Bo, the incident in Kono, the incident at our school. I mean, we have played well over 70 matches, right? You have 3 or 4 incidents. These are, you know, the magnitude is not as big as we're thinking. They are isolated incidents. But what we're trying to do is to ensure that there is deterrent. You don't do it. There's going to be no copycat. Because Konoduam, Bo for Duam, or because Bo Duam, Kambia is for Duam, or Lions for Duam, or Eros for Duam. No copycat. When we slam, the rules are there. Again, I encourage all of you from the media, go look at these rules. The rules are very clear. How you forfeit a match, for example. So I have read comments in which, for example, a journalist said, oh, Bo get 8 points when I don't cut 3 days already, then we'll relegate. Bo's 8 points has not been touched. So sometimes it's good to understand these issues. The decision of the committee is that Bo will forfeit the points, the 1 point that they were supposed to get from the FCFC game. They still have their 8 points intact. If the committee wanted to say we will deduct, they will have written deduct. They said the point of that match, whatever point they take. How many points they get? 6? Okay, their 6 points has not been touched. And we are not going to touch it. That's not the decision. If your game played for 89 minutes and it is interrupted for 30 seconds and it did not finish, you forfeit the point. As a host, when we started this league, there was financial issues. This is something you need to know. We asked the clubs, do you want the Premier League board to provide security? Which means we'll reduce your percentage. They said no. They'll provide security. For the last 5 weeks, we've been complaining to clubs about security. Complained to certain clubs here about security. I think it was the FC Cologne game, right? We went to other venues, we realized that the clubs are refusing to pay the security apparatus to go provide security. But how much is this money really? You know, football is an emotional game. You're supposed to pay one security person at 40,000. People are getting 20 million, 60 million get taken. Why can't you pay just 50 or 40 security personnel at 40,000? That's not really a lot of money to save you from the embarrassment. Because the clubs undertook to provide security, if you fail to provide security, we'll fine you. These are not new rules. This is not because we hate O, or we hate Kono, or we hate Old Edwardians, or we hate Eastern Tigers. We are just enforcing the rules.
Okay, I think
the rules. But we are trying to enforce some amount of punishment on it. We're going to force the clubs in the second leg. It's going to be mandatory. And one of the things we have discussed is that the press briefings will be 1 day before the game. That's a pre-match press briefing, 1 day before the games, right? And then the post-match press briefings will be immediately after the games. Yes, and this is going to be the new venue. It's not going to be on the other hall anymore. Thank you very much. This trophy looks very different. We decided we were not going to get any kind of trophy. We went to England, we ordered this trophy, and it was made in Italy. This is the Champions Trophy, which I am unveiling for all of you to see. It's the golden trophy, and it's completely different as you will see. On behalf of the board, on behalf of football clubs, this is the trophy. This is the Champions Trophy, as you will see. You have seen, it's pretty different. The winner's title will be here. We'll put the name of the club. We've already secured that. It's here. We'll customize it to the winners, and they will take it and keep it as theirs. We are already in conversation with the manufacturer of these, so that we'll make this a customized trophy for the Sierra Premier League. On the second aspect, I also want to unveil for you the runners-up trophy. So there are going to be 2 trophies, the champion, which is the gold, and this one, it's very heavy, which is the silver. Again, it's the same. It's the one on top. It's the silver. And these ones are the same. They were also customized. And then, of course, we have the golden ball. Golden ball. As you all know, the golden ball is always for those good players. This is the golden ball. Whoever is going to be the highest goal scorer will get this. We also have the golden boot. Best player. And now we have the golden boot, which has been secured. It's here. So unfortunately, as we move out of my office today, I dropped the golden ball and it smashed, unfortunately. So we had to order a new one for the golden ball. But as you will see, these are the trophies for you to see. We have done all the medals: gold, silver, and bronze. They are here. We are now ready to conclude, as you will see. As a Premier League, we want to make a complete. We want to ensure that this league is completely different. Now, of course, we are going to start displaying these trophies from this weekend at the National Stadium, and we'll also move them around the country for people to see that this is what we're going to do, and this is what they are playing for. I am sure you will, those of you who have been around football, you know that this is unprecedented. We want to make a difference. We want football to be as lucrative as we think. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for coming, and over to you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much.